Hey, let's talk about a chord shape or formula. A really good one to work on is called E7. E7. So let's just check it out. I'm going to strum one right now. So the easiest way to make an E7 is with your middle and index. Middle's on 5th string, 2nd fret. Index is on 3rd string, 1st fret. And you're on your fingertips like crazy. Alright. So it's got kind of like, since my baby left, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street. It's got that kind of cool cat sound. E7. Now, there's more. You can also keep that and add your pinky on 2nd string, 3rd fret. That's also an E7. You see, to make an E7, you need certain notes, which are E, G sharp, B, and D. So it's very good to know every note in your chord. This first E7 I showed you, the big string's E, 5th string is B, 4th string open D, 3rd string is G sharp, 2nd string B, 1st string E. And then we just added a D on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And just by picking those notes, not nose, notes. It's pretty cool. Let's do some other E7s. Let's make it as simple as possible. Try this one. This is 0767. 076700. So that's a shape that's 767. Which is actually a great shape because it's movable. You can that's an E, G sharp, and a D. If we hit all 6, you're going to have a B on 2nd string. So that one's not so difficult. Let's do one like that. Actually, it's going to be the same notes plus your index on the 2nd string, 5th fret. Almost the same thing. So this looks just like a C chord here. Remember C down here, C. If you take it up 2 frets, you got sort of a D. 2 more frets gives us some sort of an E. Add that pinky on the 3rd string, 7th fret. That's a cool shape. So in tablature language, that would be a 7-6-7-5 with a couple opens on each side if you want. Yeah. Let's take it up here and play one like this. This would be, in tablature language, 7-9-7-9-7. 7-9-7-9-7. Starting on the A string is your 7, 9 on the D string, 7 on the 3rd string, 9 on the 2nd string, 7 on the 1st string. And we're going to get that by barring. So you got to lay your first finger very flat. Bring in ring and pinky on their tips. Hit 5 strings or 6. So that note really slices through the air. Of course, these are movable shapes. If you want to move it, it would sound like this. Movable shape. Well, there's a whole bunch of E7s. I think I'll do, let's take it up high to the 12th fret like this. That one also really cuts through the air, doesn't it? So in tablature language, that would be 12, 14, 12, 13, 15, 12. And it's really a mirror image of that low one we did down here, which really you could just do, you could take pinky out or put it in. Cool thing about that is you can use those to make some notes or licks or phrases. Since we said G sharp works, let's put it up on top. So I'm basically just outlining the notes of an E7 chord right there, and it sounded kind of good to me. I like that sound. So I'm just hitting like a 12, 16, 12 on the first string. Second string, we got that 15, 12. You can bend that 15. Oops. That note sounds pretty righteous, that G sharp, doesn't it? I like that. It's a major third. Then we can hit an E on the 4th string, 14th fret. The root. Take it down 2 frets, you got your D. Then the B, 5th string, 14th fret B. And while we're at it, let's grab this G sharp, 11th fret, 5th string, G sharp. The root is the 6th string, 12th fret. But we can put a D in there, because that's part of the chord. So we're still playing the notes of the E7 chord, but we're starting to spread them out a little bit. Almost like a phrase, something to practice. So that's the kind of stuff I like to work on. And then when it's time to, you know, if somebody's strumming an E7 chord, I'm not like, whoa, what do I do? You know, I'm really ready. So I spend a lot of time preparing for things that don't happen as much as they used to now that we're in a pandemic, but still, knowing your chord tones is really cool. Speaking of chord tones, let me just show you a book that I've worked out of for many years called Chord Tone Soloing by Barrett Tagliarino. I love this book. A Guitarist's Guide to Melodic Improvising in Any Style. This is from Musicians Institute. Really, really great. It's a Hal Leonard Publishing book. Includes all necessary foundation materials, detailed instructions on how and what to practice, essential concepts for players at every level, developing your real-time melodic reflexes, soloing over any progression in any style of music, using chords as an endless source of ideas. Yeah! Standard notation and tablature. Wow. Yeah, this is incredible book. The first chapter, first like couple sections are really pretty accessible. It gets a little harder as you go. I probably need to dig into the later parts of the book. I've had a few students go really far in it. Most people just get a little bit into it, and you know, if you stick with it, you're going to really hear some stuff. Highly recommended. But you got to give it a good, you got to put some time into it. That's the tough thing, is really following through with a book like this. But I dig it. I've been working on this for over 10 years, and I still love it. I've got a few copies laying around. See if you can find one on eBay or, you know, used bookstore or something. All right. Let me know if you like that E7 business. Talk to you later.